6 teams. Group A taking place in nearby Qatar, Group B taking place here in Saudi Arabia. The 3 nations, the nervous nations, Saudi Arabia, Iraq and Indonesia. One of them will go to the World Cup finals. The team that finishes second will continue their quest into the pathway for the intercontinental playoffs. The team that finishes third will bid farewell to their hopes, to their dreams of the World Cup finals. Something he knows all about. He played there. France 1998, scored against Argentina and Brazil. Patrick Kluivert now leading Indonesia, and Indonesia hoping to break the hearts of a Saudi Arabia team who beat the Argentinians at the last World Cup in what's widely considered one of the greatest shocks in the history of football. For Indonesia, this is the stuff of dreams. 1938, as the Dutch East Indies, they became the first Asian nation to compete at the FIFA World Cup finals. It's often not remembered. It's disappeared into the history books. But now, as Indonesia, as independent Indonesia, as proud Indonesia, as Merah Putih, the red and white, as Team Garuda, they have belief. They have a lot of new players, and they have something that they'd never enjoyed until this World Cup qualification cycle. A victory over them, a win over the green. The moment is upon us. Welcome one and all, wherever in the world you call home, and whoever you're supporting in this hugely important meeting at the King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah between Indonesia and Saudi Arabia in the AFC 4th round, match day 1 of the Road to 26 FIFA World Cup qualification. And in the deserts of Jeddah, the sands of time are sinking. Time is running out. 2 big matches coming up. Early opportunity perhaps for the Indonesians. An early goal would do wonders for their mood. Putra thought he was fouled. Now, I should mention to you that Indonesia are technically the home team. It's not going to feel like it. But as Al-Buraikan bringing it forwards, taking control is Salim El Dossari. Shot blocked by Jaidzes. It would be amazing if Salim El Dossari managed to get on the scoreboard, celebrating 100 appearances for the national team, for the Green Falcons. And I just draw your attention to the lengthy process it's taken to get to this stage. Not that he was part of it all. Patrick Kluivert coming in relatively recently as the head coach of Indonesia. His 7th game in charge. He took over in January from Shin Tae-yong. It was that huge 1-0 win against the People's Republic of China that ensured that Indonesia finished 4th in Group C, 1 place below Saudi Arabia. 12 points to the Saudis' 13. And they have both progressed to the 4th round as a result. So we have Saudi Arabia, Indonesia and Iraq, the 3rd team in this group of 3. 2 matches to be played for each team, and the team that is top goes to the FIFA World Cup finals next year. There is another group of 3 teams. Qatar, the United Arab Emirates and Oman, and they are in nearby Qatar at the moment for their own mini tournament. That's where we've been, and this is where we are now, in the King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah. the Bride of the Red Sea, as this city is nicknamed. It's on the west coast of Saudi Arabia, in the province of Mecca, very close to the holiest city in Islam, and the largest Muslim nation in the world, Indonesia, visits with its enormous population watching on. The fourth largest nation on earth, Indonesia, and they've never qualified for the FIFA World Cup finals as an independent nation. The Dutch East Indies qualified in 1938, played only one match. There are quite a few players in the Indonesia team who have Indonesian heritage, who grew up in the Netherlands. It's been a very key drive for the governing body of the sport in Indonesia to try to find these players who have citizenship. Hervé Renard turned 57 a week ago. The French gentleman who made his name as a two-time winner of the Africa Cup of Nations with Zambia and Côte d'Ivoire, the first coach to win that prestigious competition with two different teams. Back in charge of Saudi Arabia, having led them in the World Cup of 2022. Oh, that was a bit of a lesson learned for Hassan El Tambakti, who has committed a foul on Miliano Jonatans. He's a fast young man, is Jonatans, and Hassan El Tambakti got really caught out and has picked up a yellow card very early on, and really well done to Indonesia's number 9, Miliano Jonatans of Utrecht in the Netherlands, who chased a lost cause. And there's no doubt that has to be a yellow card to El Tambakti. On this, the occasion of his 45th appearance for Saudi Arabia. Dean James to swing this one inwards. That's an excellent ball! And it's just gone wide. And Jayed says the captain of Indonesia is convinced it should be their ball. Let's have another look. That certainly, yes, certainly came off a Saudi player. But a cracking delivery from Dean James of the go-ahead Eagles in the Netherlands. He made his national team debut in the 5-1 loss to Australia in March. Patrick Kluivert's first game in charge. Jayed says of Sassuolo in Italy. Kevin Dix is also, well, I was about to say Kevin Dix is up, and we're also going to have a check here for a penalty kick. Now this is very interesting. Abdullah Jamali, who is the head VAR official, that's what they are scrutinising, use of the hand. And it was Kevin Dix who was challenging for the ball. Hassan El Tambakti, who gave away the free kick. Does he lead and control the ball with his left arm? That might be a rather concerning piece of evidence for Saudi Arabia. First, they have to be sure that there's legality to the delivery of the free kick. Not only the winners of the AFC Champions League elite. Here he is. Brilliant! That was elite. Saleh Abu Al-Shamad with an almost immediate equaliser. Come back, say the rest of the team. We need you. Don't disappear into the crowd. The crowd on their feet. It's 1-1. Two excellently placed goals in the corner from both teams. And an incredible moment for Saleh Abu Al-Shamat in just his second appearance for the Green Falcons. Just wonder if that will be looked at again for a potential use of the hand by Nasser El Dossari as he jumps. Lovely control and a wonderful finish. How confident from this young man. They lived every moment of that attack. But there is going to be a check. I hope that Abdullah Jamali isn't charging overtime. He is early in his career. What a huge moment. What a penalty kick. Kevin Dix with the opening goal. Indonesia 1, Saudi Arabia 0. A fantasy beginning for Patrick Kluivert's players. And it is the worst possible start for Saudi Arabia. And well done to that gentleman on a fantastically calm penalty. Beating Nawaf Al-Akidi, who read the direction of the penalty kick perfectly. Saudi Arabia to turn this whole match around. Firas Al-Buraikan. 10 games without scoring in World Cup qualification. It matters not now. Indonesia 1, Saudi Arabia 2. Well, it looked as though Saleh El Dossari was going to be the player to take it. Whether they planned that switch all along or not, only they know. But it is notable that Martin Paes did save a penalty kick from El Dossari in September. The right decision was reached, and the ball was reached and nearly diverted away by Martin Paes. That is an agonisingly almost fabulous piece of goalkeeping from the 27-year-old. On a day and during a week where almost will be of no consequence. Saudi Arabia leading by 2-1. The 36-minute penalty from Firas Al-Buraikan. In what has been a first half that, frankly, the Green Falcons have completely dominated, despite going an early goal down to Kevin Dix's penalty kick. Saleh El Dossari has played very well. The star turn, though, has definitely come from Saleh Abu Al-Shamat. And there he is winning it back from Beckham Putra. Nasser El Dossari has never scored for the national team. He is the fastest goal scorer in the history of the AFC Champions League, though. 16 seconds into the final of 2021 and the win for Al Hilal over the Pohang Steelers of the Republic of Korea. don't expect Indonesia to yield. Don't expect them to fade away. They are far better than that. They are far tougher than that. But half-time will certainly come as a necessary intervention, because at the moment they are being rather overrun. Al-Juwair, quick ball, clever ball, almost spot on. Great goalkeeping from Paes. And look who it is again, Saleh Abu Al-Shamat. That was an excellent bit of work from the FC Dallas goalkeeper. Get the next goal, but the Saudi Arabian team now playing a slightly more careful game, although that might be a challenge with that effort by Paes. Are they going to put the rebound in? They are, they are! Firas Al-Buraikan with a fantastic rebound to make it 3-1. Well, he hadn't scored for 10 matches in World Cup qualification until today, and he has picked a great time to start scoring again. And now, for the Indonesians, it has become a deeply concerning situation. The Green Falcons are flying. Ali, the winners of the AFC Champions League Elite. Here he is. Brilliant! That was elite. Saleh Abu Al-Shamat with an almost immediate equaliser. Come back, say the rest of the team. We need you. Don't disappear into the crowd. The crowd on their feet. It's 1-1. Two excellently placed goals in the corner from both teams. And an incredible moment for Saleh Abu Al-Shamat in just his second appearance for the Green Falcons. Just wonder if that will be looked at again for a potential use of the hand by Nasser El Dossari as he jumps. Lovely control and a wonderful finish. How confident from this young man. They lived every moment of that attack. But there is going to be a check. I hope that Abdullah Jamali isn't charging overtime. The check is complete. The goal given. Welcome to those of you who are just joining the match now. It's been a quiet beginning and you haven't missed anything at all. Only joking. It's been an extraordinary start. It's been what one would hope for in such a high consequence game, in such a brilliant footballing region. In comes the throw from Yaakob Sayuri. Controlled and almost finished, and not quite running for Ragnar Oratmangun. Monteb Al-Harbi plays it out of the defence. 2 shots each, 1 goal each. The penalty kick scored in the 11th minute by Kevin Dix. And then not long afterwards, that wonderful equalising goal with the left foot of Saleh Abu Al-Shamat. If this is what we are to expect from the... Well, he's had another go, this time with the right foot, Abu Al-Shamat. I was about to say, if this is what we are to expect from this three-team tournament, then let's have more of them. Players flying around all over the place, and the contest has come to an end. An absolutely extraordinary match. And the Indonesians just didn't quite manage to create clear chances after the dismissal of Mohamed Kano. Saudi Arabia hold on, barely, in a match that went back and forth, in a match full of drama, in a match